fine now. Damn it, where's my laptop? Please. Dr. Turner, I'm here, I'm on time. Please, just this once, it won't happen again, I promise. I swear.
Taylor, I need you to resubmit your paper. The copy I received in my mailbox yesterday only had your name and title on it. The other pages were simply blank. Is this some sort of joke? Get it to me ASAP. Dr. Turner.
What's up?
My paper is missing.
Wait, what?
My paper is missing.
You know, usually when people say, what's up, the typical response is, nothing much, not my paper is missing.
Yeah, well, my paper is missing.
How so?
I don't really know. All 8 pages were there when I printed it, but when I went to double check the file, all of the words were erased.
Let me see. It's probably just something of how you saved it. I have no clue what you're talking about. It's right here.
Scroll down.
Oh, I see what you mean. So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to rewrite it.
Did you not save it or something?
Of course I saved it. I'm not that stupid.
Well, do you have any backups?
Actually, I might, but it would be on the external hard drive in my room.
Yeah, well, try that. So, why were you late for class this morning?
I don't know. My alarm clock didn't go off, and I actually didn't wake up until I got your text.
Wait, which text?
The second one.
So, why didn't your alarms go off?
Well, I think it went off, but the backup never did. Actually, come to think of it, my alarm clock was lying on the ground when I ran out of my room.
Wait, why was it on the ground? Surely that can't be good for it.
I don't know. Maybe a ghost knocked it off while I was sleeping.
A ghost? Really? You want me to call Ghostbusters?
No, I'm serious.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
No, seriously. My alarm keeps getting turned off in the middle of the night. My phone never got a charge the other night, even though I swear it was plugged in, and then when I woke up this morning, it was plugged in. Also, one of my papers was waterlogged to the point where you couldn't read it entirely, and I still can't find my notebook for art history.
Still?
Yeah. Now this happened where I turned in a blank paper even though I swear it wasn't.
Maybe you should seek some help.
What do you mean?
I think you should see a shrink.
Really?
Yeah, you seem really stressed and they could really help you. Trust me. Remember what happened to Susie Q last year?
Nah, shrinks aren't really my scene.
T, I really think you should. It could really help you. And I don't want you to drop out and leave me all alone here.
Fine, just to humor you, I will.
Thanks, T. I love you. So you missed a fun-filled class today.
Really? Damn it. And I really wanted to be there too. Hey, I really like that class.
Yeah, and cats and dogs are friends.
Some are. Okay, I have to go. I'm gonna be late for class.
Have fun. Tell Tommy I say hi.
Okay, I'll see you tonight.
Thank you for coming in today, Taylor. Now, is this your first time seeing a counselor, or we're sometimes called therapists or shrinks?
Yes, this is my first time.
So welcome to our offices. My name's Dr. Sam O'Green, and everything that we say here is going to remain behind my office door. So see me as a friend. I'm here to help you, and so I just want you to kind of start off with telling me what's going on.
Well, I wish it was easier to talk about.
Okay, go on.
A lot of strange things have been happening to me lately, and I almost feel as though I'm being haunted because my alarm clock will shut off in the middle of the night, and sometimes my phone doesn't even get a charge at all.
Okay, and are you sure that's not a problem with your phone or with your alarm clock?
No, I mean, this phone's still brand new. I thought it was a technology problem as well, so I checked my warranty. But what's really weird, though, is that my phone was still plugged in this morning, and then one of my papers was waterlogged, so I had to reprint that. I also have one notebook that was missing since day 2. Oh, and the event that prompted me to meeting with you is that my entire paper was deleted, and I ended up turning it in completely blank without even knowing. And my teacher definitely wasn't really happy about that. So yeah, I think I'm being haunted, but my friend Alex doesn't really believe me.
Well, I can absolutely say that this is one of the stranger cases that I've heard, but nonetheless, I believe that I'll be able to help you. I just have a couple questions for you.
Ask away.
Okay, now, how's this semester going for you?
I think well. I'm taking an art history class right now, and I'm really interested in it.
Okay, and how's that class specifically going?
I really like it, except that seems to be the class that I'm always late to, or something bad happens involving it.
Okay, and what's your major?
International business with a Spanish minor.
Okay, what's your sleep schedule like?
Pretty much like any other college student. I go to bed around like midnight-ish, but I still manage to wake up in time for my classes.
Okay, and what's midnight-ish?
Anytime between midnight and 1.
Okay, and then what time do you typically have classes the next morning?
All my classes typically start around 9, and I'm usually pretty good at waking up in time, except for when my alarm doesn't turn on, then
Yeah.
I'm usually always late.
Yeah. Now I want you to answer the next couple questions honestly, and I want you to remember that anything that you've said will remain here, okay?
Just like Vegas?
Yeah, I guess. Do you drink, like alcoholic beverages?
I do occasionally, but not often.
Okay, and when's the last time you drank?
I think around 2 weekends ago, and it wasn't even that much.
Okay. And my next question is, in your honest opinion, why do you think these events keep happening to you?
I told you, Doc. I mean, I really don't know. I honestly think I'm being haunted.
Okay. Now, Taylor, it seems to me that you could be right with this notion of being haunted.
So you're right, I'm being haunted?
However, because of the training and the education that I've undergone to become a therapist, I've thrown that type of malarkey out the window. However, I'm still drawn to the conclusion that you are being haunted, and I don't know why. I think that it might be because what's happening to you is actually happening deep inside of you.
I don't think I'm comprehending what you're saying, Doc.
What I'm saying is that there's the possibility that you're
So I'm right, I'm being haunted?
Haunted. No, I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying?
What I'm trying to say is that the notion of being haunted is a possibility, but it's really unlikely, and I think you're probably having some kind of an internal conflict.
I'm still not really following.
I think these events are being caused by you.
Really? How?
I'm not really sure of that right now, but there might actually be a way to tell. However, I think it's kind of a silly practice, and it might not have an actual effect.
What?
Have you ever heard of a process called hypnotherapy?
I don't think I have. What is it?
Hypnotherapy is a form of psychotherapy designed to create a subconscious change within the patient, and it's usually prompted with hypnosis.
So you want to hypnotize me?
Essentially, yeah, that's what I want to do.
But why?
I think that if I were able to talk to you without yourself holding back or withholding information, then we might be able to find out what's happening to you.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want whatever's happening to me to stop happening to me. I just want it all to stop.
Okay. All right then. I'm gonna need you to sign and date this form.
Why?
This form will ensure that you're willing to participate in this. It's an extra fee.
An extra fee? How much?
Yeah, it's an extra fee, but it's only $10 and it's just charged to your Bursar account.
Oh, that's not that much.
No. This form also lets you know about some of the risks of hypnotherapy. There's not really that many. It's just you should probably be aware of them.
All right, let's do it.
Now, Taylor, I'm going to need you to sit in that armchair and lay back. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. On the count of 3, you're going to fall asleep. 1, 2, 3. Now, Taylor, I want you to nod if you can hear me. Good. And can you tell me your name and your major?
My name is Taylor Smith. I'm an international business major with a Spanish minor.
Good, okay. Now, can you tell me about some of the events that have happened to you?
What do you mean happened to me? I caused them.
I don't think I understand, Taylor. You caused these events?
I did it. I also did a lot more things than Taylor knows about.
But aren't you Taylor?
I am Taylor. Then again, I'm not Taylor.
If you are and are not Taylor, then are you her subconscious?
Winner, winner! You get the grand prize of knowledge.
All right, then can I ask you some questions?
Sure, why not? It's not like I can go anywhere with us like this now, can I?
Why am I talking to you now instead of talking to Taylor?
Everyone has a subconscious, you know. When you put someone under hypnosis, you deal with their subconscious. Some people have weak subconsciouses, others have stronger ones. Taylor and I have one of those stronger relationships. Oh, though she fights it very well.
Are you saying that Taylor suffers from a form of bipolar disorder?
Yes and no. She technically has a bipolar disorder, but she isn't affected by it, meaning that I never really make myself known. I just have my way of getting what I want.
Okay. What events have you caused?
Oh, the usual. Unplugging the phone and plugging it in before we wake up. I never go to sleep, and I still don't quite understand the purpose of that.
It's so that we can recover energy that we lost during the day.
Anyways, I've deleted assignments from the computer, soaked up paper, hid it in a notebook for a class. Let's see here, what else have I done? Oh, yes, I have made her forget about assignments. Oh, and we broke the alarm clock just the other day. That was a fun and very interesting process. You see, I had to make Taylor's arm jerk just as she was about to hit the snooze bar. Oh, and did she tell you the one about where she lost her one assignment after dropping her papers?
No, how did you manage that one?
It was very easy, you see. Taylor was running late to class. I caused her to trip over her own feet. She falls. Books and papers go everywhere. As she was picking everything back up, I caused her to forget about one of her assignments that had fallen. She got up and just walked away. It was too perfect. Later, when her professor asked her about the assignment, I shuffled some things around in the brain and got her to admit that she never did it.
Why are you doing this?
You can't see why?
No, I really can't, and this makes no sense.
And based off of how this conversation's going, I might be registering Taylor for some more therapy sessions as well as potential visits to a psych ward.
There is no need for that to happen.
Then change my mind.
Well, you see, Doc, Taylor is hurting herself academically by being involved in that stupid art history course.
How is she hurting herself?
That class pushes us back a whole semester instead of graduating on time. I don't think she realizes this. It's irreparable harm that she just haphazardly went and signed us up for.
Does Taylor really not know about this?
No, why do you think I'm trying to get her to fail this damn course?
If I talk to her and we find a way to work through this schedule, will you promise to stop messing with Taylor as severely as you are?
I don't see how you would be able to knock some sense into her, considering that I am inside her head. But if you somehow are able to, sure, I guess.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you. Thanks for allowing me to come to this understanding of why these events are happening to Taylor.
I guess you're welcome?
Taylor, on the count of 3, I want you to wake up. 1, 2, 3.
What? How'd it go?
I think it went well. I discovered the source of your mysterious events.
Really? What is it? What's happening?
Well, I was right. It was you doing those events.
Now, why would I do something like that to myself?
That's actually a really good question, and I actually have an answer for it. But before I reveal how I know, and before I answer you, I have a few more questions that I would like to ask you.
Go ahead.
You mentioned before that you're currently in an art history class. This topic was brought up while you were under hypnosis. Do you know why this topic was brought up?
I do not.
Could it be that this class is outside your major?
Yeah, but I don't see what that has to do with it. It's an interesting class.
And I understand that completely, but since signing up for that class, have you taken a look at your long-term graduation plan?
No, why?
Well, the reason why I'm asking is because when you were under hypnosis, I had a lengthy discussion with your subconscious.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I had a discussion with your subconscious. Your subconscious is behind these mysterious events that are happening to you. And the reason why your subconscious keeps doing these events is because of your enrollment in the art history class.
I still don't understand, Doc.
Your subconscious doesn't want you to take this class for fear of messing up your graduation plan.
But it doesn't. I'm required by the College of Business to take an art elective class to be a well-rounded student.
So I see, but have you made that clear to your inner thoughts?
Why do I need to do something like that?
After my talk with your subconscious and you just stating that fact, I feel that there is something bothering you in terms of this class and graduating. Would you like to share?
I guess you're right. There is something bothering me. I've never really known how to say this before, but I think I can now. I've been feeling this since at least last semester, and I just don't think the international business thing is working out for me. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great major and everything, but I feel like marketing would suit me more.
Have you looked into that major?
I have, actually, yeah, a lot, especially recently. And it seems like most of the classes that I'm taking now would transfer over, and it would help to broaden my educational experience.
Then why don't you switch? Your subconscious might think so as well. This disdain that you're currently hinting at towards your major seems to be picked up through your subconscious and is being directed at your art history class.
I guess it is, Doc. Wow, I really am glad that I scheduled this meeting with you. Thanks so much.
I am too. It's really opened up my eyes as to how students think. I'm going to attempt to use some of this approaches in how I help other students. Now, before you leave, I'd like to schedule a follow-up appointment with you, and we'll make sure we meet again in a week so that I can see that everything's going all right.
Awesome. Thanks again, Dr. Green. I really mean it. And I'll try to schedule in an appointment with an advisor, too. Thanks again, Doc.
You're very welcome. And I'll see you in a week, Taylor.
Thank you.
Morning. Okay, class, I've graded your papers and I'll distribute them amongst you.